Okay, hey. So here we are. We're back for the week ahead for December 2nd through the 8th. Seems like we just wrapped up a lot. I mean, we wrapped up Mercury going direct, and then we had a new moon. Then this whole Thanksgiving thing. So it's an interesting week that we're gonna have. Let's take a look at this. I noticed right away we're dealing with a lot of two worlds, future, past, that type of energy, and I'm going to point that out. I think that's the theme here for this week. It's going to be a lot of the future and the past, or the past and the future. I'll show you what I'm talking about, so we can get an idea of what's really going on. So you see here we have Mercury sextile Pluto, and we see Mercury is in Libra. It goes exact on the 3rd. So Mercury's in Libra, Pluto's in Sagittarius. So Mercury in Libra represents the balance, right? In between the two horizons. That's the symbol of Libra. I talk about that a lot in my videos. That's the point of the west. When the sun sets, it's in between the upper world and the lower world. That's why that's why Libra has it looks like a sun setting. And that's what that is. That's the symbol of Libra, and there's a lot more mythology to it, like the whole two truths that I always talk about. That's where the scales come from. So that's kind of where Mercury is. And remember, Mercury just got out of retrograde, and it's kind of like doing its forward momentum. So now it's in a sign of the two worlds, in between two worlds. Bringing back and forth information of the two worlds. And then it's sextiling Pluto, which Pluto is sort of the other world, or the underworld, or the Lord of Darkness, or the Lord of the other world, or the underworld. So that's interesting support for Mercury, because Mercury is gathering and bringing forth information between the two worlds, trying to make balance out of what are the two worlds and how do they work together. And Pluto is being that supportive energy, kind of making it necessary, giving it the support that says, like, hey, it's necessary to go into the underworld. So you can learn, so you can have more intel or more information or a better way of existing in the outer world, or the above world, or the living world that we call it, which is our living world is Earth right now. So that's going on. And that goes exact on the 3rd. Also ends on the 3rd. It's a quick one. But then we see this Venus right here. Venus is still doing a lot. It was doing a lot last week and still doing a lot this week. So I see a sextile with Mars, opposition with North Node, conjunction with South Node. And then down here, towards the end of the week, we're going to see a sextile with Neptune. So I just did some writing, and I just kind of wrote, like, it's Venus, I think, it seems like to me, is also kind of dealing or aware of these two realms. And remember, Venus is the ruler of Libra. So there's this kind of Venus quality that's going on also between the two worlds, because North Node is forward direction, South Node is the past. Okay, so there's something going on there. And then there's also Venus sextile Mars. And then Mars is also trining North Node, sextiling South Node. So there's kind of, I wrote some stuff. It's like, so Venus is aware of the two directions, the past and the future. So there's work going on there with the feminine. But then Mars gives the power or support to push through in the forward direction. Also knowing the past, in South Node, past. So that just, again, that's like that whole saying with Deepak Chopra, I think he made it up, is the past is history, the future is a mystery, the gift is now. That's why it's called the present. So I got a feeling like that's what's going on, but it's also not forgetting the past. I got a feeling like there's like, yeah, the past is gone and that's old and that's history, but there's something there that I learned, there's something there that's worthy of keeping alive. So that type of conversation, I believe, is happening, and it seems like a lot to do with the masculine and the feminine during this week. So that's what I see, and then I see a Jupiter square Chiron. So Jupiter's in Sag right now, and Chiron is in Pisces. Same thing, healing elixir. That's just going on with the Jupiter thing. But now it's in Sag, moved away from the galactic center a little bit, so it's more about moving forward as well, because Sagittarius is the arrow that shoots through the dark. But that's square with Chiron, so again, some past wounds are gonna kind of be felt. And then you have a moon, yet you have a sun squared Neptune, and Sun is in Scorpio, right? Let's just put my mouse here. It's still in Scorpio, yeah. Scorpio Ophiuchus, point of the galactic center. So there we go. Now the Sun is entering this kind of galactic center, the realm, the two realms, the other world. Because in some of my videos I talk about the galactic center being the meeting point of two worlds, which is really true. There are two worlds. It's the merging of another galaxy called the Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy, where we're doing a merging, and it's fact checkable. It's provable. You can fact check that. Okay, so again, the Sun is there, and it's squaring on the Neptune. Neptune's in Aquarius, so these are the dreams. This can be confusion as well, but this is going into the other realm. So everything is pointing to checking out the other realm, checking out the past, moving to the future, balancing those two things. That's what I see going on for the week. So this week is going to be a lot of, to wrap it up, I think this week is just going to be a lot of balancing the past and the future, and just like honoring both meanings of what it means. What does the past mean? What does the future mean? What's the meaning of it? All right. So this is a week of maybe reflection and getting clear again, and getting clear on what it is that has to be done to keep moving forward. So that's my week ahead, guys. It's a short one. It's the holidays and all this stuff like that. So okay. So I'll see you on the next week's video. Okay. Bye.